Hello everyone, my name is Larseth. Welcome back to our Kilwa campaign in Europa Universalis 4. And this episode, what we're probably going to do is, well, I mean, we're certainly going to be needing to core a lot of these provinces that we recently made into states. So we're going to need to be coring all those so we get the full benefit from having them. And another thing I would like to do is actually finally get these two... Ooh. What's happened? Oh, there we go. Thought it froze for a second there. That was a bit strange. Right, I'm going to get both... That threw me off completely. We're going to get both of these provinces down here because we've had these left for ages. And it'd be sod's law that one of these actually ended up being like the gold province. But, I mean, we're earning enough gold, to be honest. We're earning more than enough. Right, so what else do we need to do this episode? I'd maybe go to war with Bunyoro, because we can get a claim. What should we get a claim on? That's 8, that's 11 development, that's 17, that's 12. A fair amount of development, to be honest. I think we should get a claim on this one. Of course, we share, technically, a coastal thing over Lake Victoria, even though I don't think you can actually station ships in here. So we'll go for that province and then probably get a claim on, is that Nkor? Oh, Basoga. Actually, maybe Nkor, because I doubt we'll be able to take all of them, because they've got quite a lot of development, actually, with the exception of this one province over here. What we will have to do is obviously avoid the coalition. We don't want to get them mad at us, because that would not be good. Ming have weirdly announced me as their rival. Oh, God, Ming are having a few issues. Looks like Ming's finally imploded, which... Oh, that's glorious to watch. As we get enough admin points, I'm going to add all these cores. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be having many other bits and pieces, techs or anything for a while. But then, at the moment, how are we actually doing on tech? So our tech penalty is currently 71%. Because what are we waiting on? We're waiting on... Printing press is making its way down. That'll be a little while. Global trade, I just need... Okay, so it's global trade we're waiting on, isn't it? That's fine. That's not too much of an issue. As long as we keep our Diplotech, you know, sort of a decent pace. Because then... what do we want? We want a... I'm going to go large cast iron cannon. As long as we keep our Diplotech going... military tech, sorry, going okay. At least that means we can contend with our neighbours. Last thing you will do is fall behind your neighbours in military tech. Because then you can't actually fight them very well. We're improving relations with Waylata. We got a Diplo relations slot free. We should probably bring our guy back from Waylata. And use him to... benefit us elsewhere. So, yeah, well, Malacca, improve relations with Malacca. Who could we get? Oh, I should probably start looking to get some allies maybe in and around, what's it called? India. I could actually just straight up get Bengal as an ally now. So, Bengal, let's have a look at Bengal. What's their military like? It should be quite sizable. Where are you? Bengal. Yeah, it is pretty sizable, actually. So, though, after I've capped out these guys, we will... yeah, ally Bengal. For some reason, what am I forgetting to do? Did I ever actually reform my government? Yes, I did, didn't I? Okay. So what do I need to get any of these? Theocratic administration. Ooh. Ah, see. Our ruler being, having a babbling buffoon... A negative actually pays off for once. We only lose 5 prestige rather than money, which is basically all that is, or stability. So definitely lose 5 prestige over that. Luckily our heir just got a construction cost reduction, which will be useful. So what are we actually waiting on at the moment? So all of our tech ideas are done, so definitely we want to go for a military idea next. Add policy, global tariffs. I will do that, but not just yet. Because obviously I want to... what's the word? I actually want to get all of those cores done first. Unfortunately, there's going to be a little bit of sitting around. I am focusing on admin, aren't I? Yes, I'm focusing on admin. Okay, I can now get my next claim. So maybe I'm going to go for this province here. Oh, maybe not. I need a few months more. Even Florida are claiming my provinces. That's not really. It's a little bit embarrassing, I have to say. Right, so we'll send that. We'll get a claim there, and we just got one of our not provinces. What am I on about? Things ended up being self-sustaining, which would have been that one. Yes, so we will just continue sending our guys around there, and this one's actually a important natural harbor, which is good. Are any of the other ones around here? No, but it's good that our vassals starting to get a bit more land. Although, oh yeah, they're over here, so they have started taking or conquering a few, not conquering, colonizing a few more provinces. Great Advisor has died. At least it wasn't R plus. Oh no, for some reason I thought we had a +3 still, like a. Oh no, we do. It's yeah. So we're gonna go for this one because that one's a discount +3, isn't it? Yeah, because they're not normally that expensive. We'll get a morale person. Because that's... having a +3 is now like the perfect time to have it. Marahan. Okay, we'll just continue doing that. Okay, who kicked up a stink? Okay, never mind. They spawned exactly where we wanted them to. Have we gotten rust elsewhere? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. That's fine. We shall definitely continue converting. While we've got high piety, we might as well. Can I actually get away with taking this one province? Ooh, no. I meant to cancel this diplomat. Right, we will get an alliance with Bengal. Get that with them. Lose piety. I need the admin power at the moment. There's no point throwing it away for no reason. What will we also do when this guy's back? Declare war on Nakoma, on the Burundi, sorry, because we've got a mission to get rid of them, so we should probably do that sooner or later. And it'll also increase our piety, which is good because we just obviously lost piety. It'll take us probably a few seconds to take this fort, I imagine. But that's fine. Time is one thing we definitely have lots of. Actually, speaking of which, we've got 200 years to get our to actually get the province we want, North Konkan. But luckily, we actually now have an ally over in India, Bengal, who might actually be able to help us with such a thing. So Vijayanagar are also... They're rivaled with Bengal, but they're also rivaled with Malwa. So I think I'm going to improve relations with Malwa. Because I would really, really like to get that province. I'm going to recall my guy from Marahang. There's no reason to have him there. I am going to gain the autonomy. There's no way I'm spending 100 admin power on that. Can we technically declare colonial wars? Oh, okay. So it just means that I can't call in any of my allies if I do a colonial war. The following peace options are disabled. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. But can I can get a claim. I might as well use my diplomat to start getting admin... not admin, sorry. Spy network construction so I can get the stuff for the province I want. Get a claim on the province I want. Can we actually get anything off our states? 100 Diplo power. I have no way of increasing their loyalty though, so that would really tank their loyalty. So that's not good, and that I've already used. So I must have done that quite recently. I forget. Definitely colonial enthusiasm. Yeah. Money we have plenty of. Right, this province is now self-sustaining, so we will just keep going around. I want to seal off Australia, which should be quite easy to do. I can't imagine anyone else is going to get over here. It doesn't even look like the, like Spain or whatever have even made it close to Indonesia by now. I would expected them to have done, but it looks like nobody seems to really be dominating over here. I mean, it certainly looks like Portugal. God, even Scotland. So Scotland have been kicked out of actual Scotland, and it doesn't look like they've even got a colonial nation. It looks like it's just them. Bless. Again, continue converting. What else do we want to ensure that we actually do? What is this? That's a caravel. Okay, so we have our trade ships, which we obviously forgot to sort out. Oh, I wanted those for the Malacca one, didn't I? So I can filter all of this trade around here. So I'm going to do Malacca. CCA, there we go. Fabulous. So that should increase our income slightly. Well, obviously, we need to wait for them to actually arrive first before any effect will be had. Yeah, we can see it's gone up. I can now embrace an institution. I can get global trade, which is actually pretty good. Kilwa cost me quite a lot. How much is it on currently? It's actually closer to getting printing press than it is global trade, in a slightly weird turn of events. I actually quite like having this pop up there, because it means I can just click there to get the map mode I want up, rather than having to go into technology and then click institutions. Maybe I'm just lazy. Who knows? Global trade does not appear to be spreading all that fast. So I'm actually willing to embrace, like, spend the money to embrace that. Alright, one of our traders died. What do we want? Diplo reputation. I think that'll be good, because it, like, obviously we're at war here. That's only going to cause more aggressive expansion. Diplo reputation will, I believe, it directly increases the amount that sort of negative, increases the speed at which negative relations go away. I'm not going to core any provinces for the second, because I will obviously need to core this province once I take it. Speaking of which, ooh, gain 200 population. That's really good. So what will we do now? We need... Who do we need? I'm going to call my guys back from Bonyoro for a second. And let's end this war. So how much money have they got? 116. Ah, that's not bad. It's not bad, not bad. Most of these places, I'm not, you know, it's not the end of the world that they might join a coalition. I still think I could actually beat them. So I have no problem. Oh, what's this? Masapa. Masapa. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Masapa will come under control of the... what's it called? Merchant guilds. So we can actually see what that would do. Removes local autonomy for production stuff. Increases trade power. But then I don't... This is gold province, so I don't want anyone to have it, because that'll just increase... Yeah, no, I got to reject that. Sorry. That's what you get. That's what you get. If you're trying to be greedy. Turn Yora into a city. Rival of our rival. Sin's opinion of Kilwa. I'm just going to go turn Yora into a city. Because I'm going to send this guy straight back here, I think, for the moment. How much is this to... 91 to core. Okay, that's not too bad at all. It's pretty cheap. How fast is this actually going up? Oh, it's not really going up that much. I would quite like to get Kilwa. How much has Pate got? It's got load... Yeah. See, they're really struggling with a lot of stuff. I think I'm just going to pay for global trade, because it gives me +1 merchants. I've got plenty of money. Money is not something I'm short on. Found Indian Trade Company. Kilwa's embrace global trade. Own a port province in India, China, Japan, or East Indies. Yes. Is that because I'm the first person, maybe, to do that? I know not. In any case, that can only be a good thing, I would assume. We now have 2 merchants to do with what we will. So, what do I probably want to do? So I probably want to transfer trade power with one of them, so they send their stuff there, rather than... Well, actually, most of that stuff's going here anyway. Nothing, luckily, is coming out of here. Or a negligible amount is coming out of here, and I'm collecting a lot of that anyway. Ooh, definitely this I need to transfer trade power. I can't believe I haven't been doing that sooner. I wonder how much money I've collectively lost from doing that. Because that's gone from 2.44 to 1.77. How much does that increase our total income by? Doesn't seem to be a huge amount, to be honest. Oh well. Having said that, once we own all those provinces, you know, it will benefit us a lot more. Let us... let's go after these Malagasy provinces and core them first, because they'll be the ones over in the... this area. They're actually making quite a bit of money. So we want to get those done as soon as we can. Ooh, I can actually get my claim in North Konkan. It is definitely North Konkan, isn't it? I don't want to go and, you know, cock this up by getting a completely wrong province. Have cores on Zanzibar, which I do, and Bombay, otherwise known as North Konkan. So, yeah, we will definitely do that. Thank you very much. I don't think I need anything else from Vijayanagar. So I will pull my diplomat away from there. Oops, sorry if that was a bit loud. I forgot to turn it down. I'm now going to come down and finish off these 2 provinces down here. Just because it's bugging me that there's a little gap. No other reason, essentially. What else are we going to do? Neither of those are Malagasy, so we'll leave that so we can afford a bit more. Can't get any more claims there for the moment. So, what else do we want to do? Can we get an alliance with these guys? They don't want one, mainly because of distant borders, despite the fact that we rival the same people. Actually, they haven't got Vijayanagar as a rival. Who else doesn't like them? Who are they allied with? Mewar and Jharkhand. Yeah, okay. What? They're on 14 military tech. I'm on 13, so I am behind. But the advantage I believe I have is that I've embraced... Oh, never mind. I thought I was ahead of them slightly on tech, but it turns out I'm very much not. Eep. Okay. Wow, what we're going to do is we're not going to spend any money. We're actually going to save money and try and embrace printing press as soon as we can. And hopefully doing that will enable us to catch up on our tech. Because obviously we're not spending any points other than admin points at the moment. So it shouldn't be too hard to catch up on tech is what I'm getting at. Military tech at least. Before I end, I'm just going to check how many troops. I've got a feeling it's going to make me sad. How many troops? Mewar. 35,000. And what about Jarkand? Going in the wrong direction. 18,000. Yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe I want Delhi as an ally. How much have Delhi got? What's Delhi's troops? They got 47,000 technically. Sindh. How much does Sindh have? So I probably need to... Sindh got 24. So I'm thinking maybe try and ally Sindh and Delhi. I know that it'll obviously cost me a load of Diplo relation slots, but I think it might be the only way I'm going to be able to break this alliance up by just overwhelming force, essentially. I think first I might try and go to war with Ethiopia at some point. I am going to send, before I end, my thing to the Mamluks so I can try and cozy up to them. Because last thing I want to do, really, is have them be aggressive towards me. That would not be good. Anywho, I will end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.